Good evening, ladies and or gentlemen, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Darius, and I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to come and listen to what I have to say. I know you're busy, so I'm not going to take too much of your time. It'll be 5 minutes at most. So I decided I'm dedicating my YouTube channel to talking about comic books. Um, I've been reading comic books a lot recently for the past year and a half or some change. And I started reading them as a kid, but I ran into the obstacles of one, having no money, and two, not necessarily knowing where to start. And the birth of this YouTube channel came about from three ideals. One of them being some people don't know where to start when it comes to comic books. You know, they want to get in, they want to read, they want to learn about these stories and these characters, but they just don't know where to start. And you know, who can blame them? It's daunting. It's comic books has a 70-plus-year history of continuities and dead characters and characters who come back to life and all these things of this nature, and it can be intimidating to try and just jump in. So I'm hoping that one of the things you can get away from this YouTube channel is that, you know, you have a sense of where you can start in a comic book, or you know, where do I want to read? What should I read? Things of this nature. Um, Second facet was that in getting into comic books, I've come to realize that there are not many people who read comic books in my life as much as I do. Um, Everyone knows of certain characters, certain storylines, and things of that nature, but you know, I'm not sure if a whole lot of my friends know about, you know, comics like Saga or Chew or Redneck or God Country. And I feel like through exposing more people to this, I can open up opportunities for myself to have these conversations I'd like, you know, something along the lines of like a book club, you know? Like every issue you find someone that says, "Oh, I've read that also." We can have that conversation. And I feel like it'd be pretty cool. And third most, and it was kind of a revelation I made, but through this, you know, if there's someone who's very new to comics or someone who's been reading comics longer than myself or longer than I've even been alive, I feel like it's an opportunity for both of us to find newer comics, you know? Like, sometimes you wouldn't know certain comics existed unless, you know, you talked about it or, you know, exchanged stuff with friends. Like, a friend of mine gave me a comic called Criminal, and I had not known that existed. And at this point, I was reading comics for about a year. And I read it and I fell in love with it, and it was superb. And it's like, you know, through this YouTube channel, I'm hoping that little undiscovered gems like that are really, really good, that I wouldn't necessarily hear about through conventional means, can bring themselves to the surface, and you know, vice versa. So through this YouTube channel, I'm hoping that essentially we can all grow a love, maybe not even a love, but an appreciation for comics and what they try to do. And, you know, I feel like together we can read more comics. So, essentially, with this YouTube channel, it's going to go this way. It's going to be two plus videos a month, depending on how many comics come out. Not a month, a week. Apologies. It'll be one video on every Monday, which will be previewing what's coming out that week. And then on that Wednesday, typically before 12 is what the goal is going to be. I'm going to put up my little mini reviews of comic books that came out, you know, what I liked, what I didn't like, you know, if you should pick up this issue or wait for the next one to pick them up. Or, you know, would this be a cool comic for someone to just start reading who's new to comics, things of that nature. And then other than that, there'll just be random videos just about comic related topics, like which one's my favorite, who's my favorite writer, artist, my favorite series, my favorite individual issue, like, you know, things of that nature. So stay tuned. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have anything else up this week, but definitely look for something this following Monday. And thank you so much for your time.